Okay, so if you wonder, who is this guy? Why does he like the military? Why does he agree with the military? When I was living in Illinois, and I had two jobs. One at Pizza Hut in the morning making dough, and then one at like Kmart. I would walk back and forth. One day, this nice guy comes up in a red car from the United States Navy and says, "Do you walk this time of day all the time? I've seen you here a couple times, X, Y, and Z." Next thing I know, I'm taking an ASVAB. And so I took their ASVAB and I got a 92. And then I did all their basic stuff where they inspect your body and blah, blah, blah. You do a pledge and all that stuff. And I was supposed to meet a career requirement to go into the United States Navy to be a nuclear sub-tech. So anyways, long story short, I was supposed to fulfill that obligation to the United States government, and my mom and dad's house had been robbed by me, and my dad, my stepdad, decided that, long story short, he had upset me, and I had robbed his house with some friends. Yep, and I did it during lunch hour, and I stole a lot of stuff. And then because he kept taking credit for me going to the military as if what he had done in my life made him the person to be exclaimed upon, like this is the first time in your life you get to be somebody, Mr. Stephen Lloyd Traitel, you didn't. I blew up. I went to the police. I told them about everything I did. I told them about robbing the house. And then you know what they told me? You had committed fraud, Dad, Mom. You lied about stuff that we stole from the house. And it was at that time I just fucking gave up on you people. It was at that time I said to myself, fuck this. And so they put me in Cook County Jail. And I think I went a little crazy. I mean, I might have just done a little bit of craziness in my head. So then I got out of jail, and it was wintertime. And you saw me, Dad. I was sleeping on the hillside, and Gurney Mills was right there in the middle of winter. I told you I was in a tent underneath a tree. Good for you, though. God bless you. I'm glad you made so much money. Hey, look at me now. I'm the kid who used to punch and hit all the time and say, who the fuck do you think you are in my house? Shut the fuck up. Don't ask your mom. Your mom, if you ask your mom again, I'll hit her. Yeah, Dad, I remember all that. And so if my son asks me, where did you go for his first 10 years of his life? It's not my fault. Fuck. My whole life has just been one thing after another. It's awesome. Got bone cancer when I was 10. You guys sued the people for the property. You left me upstairs all summer with nobody to take care of me in a spica cast. You beat me. You ran over your own dog, your sickness, your heart. If I don't know anything, then what do I know? I have a right to be an American, and I have a right to love God. I don't have the right to vote. I'm a violent felon. I committed a violent felony. I destroyed my best friend's mom and dad's house with him. We destroyed the house together. I did it. I went in there. I destroyed everything. And that's who I am. I get angry, and it took a long time to be nice. And so when I go out in public and somebody beats me up and I can't lift a finger to defend myself at Red Lobster, and I'm put into jail, refused treatment, refused my rights, when I have done nothing but be honest with who I am my whole life, I contest you in the name of God. When I call for 15 minutes for help, for God, in front of a full Red Lobster, and no one comes to help me, and you put me away, you put me away. God bless God. Let the world know these are defilers here. They're agnostics and Gnostics, and all they want to do is destroy everything to make themselves better, to increase their hatred, to increase their raping, to increase their consumption. They are illuminated. They see a brighter light than us. Do not allow the end to come. Fight harder. Pray harder. You have means. There are many people, many people, many peoples. God bless God.